Well, here we are again, folks, in the glorious, free, and ever so tolerant United Kingdom, where the latest threat to public safety isn't knife crime, grooming gangs, or even dodgy kebabs. It's prayers. Yes, you heard that right. Christian preachers, those dangerous firebrands armed with nothing but a Bible and a bit of faith, are being rounded up by the thought police because their prayers, mind you, are causing anxiety to some atheists and Muslims. Oh, the humanity. Honestly, let's take a moment to let that sink in. People are being arrested for praying, not for shouting obscenities, not for blocking traffic, not for inciting violence. No, for quietly asking their deity of choice for a bit of guidance for a better world. That's it. Apparently, this is now a criminal offence in Britain because it makes certain people feel, uncomfortable. Well, boo bloody who. If your emotional stability is so fragile that someone muttering a prayer in public sends you into a tailspin, maybe the problem isn't the prayer. Maybe it's time to invest in a spine. Now, if a Christian wants to stand on a street corner and whisper sweet nothings to Jesus, that's their business. It's called freedom of expression, freedom of religion, those pesky little things we used to call rights. But apparently in 2025 Britain, those rights come with a catch. You're free to express yourself as long as it doesn't upset anyone who's decided they're allergic to your worldview. And who's leading the charge on this nonsense? Well, it's a tag team effort, really, isn't it? You've got the perpetually offended atheists who think any mention of a deity is a personal assault on their intellectual superiority. And then there's the certain subset of Muslims, not all mind you, but the ones who've decided that a Christian prayer is somehow an attack on their faith. Funny, isn't it? You think people who pray 5 times a day might understand the concept of someone else praying, but no, apparently it's only okay when it's their prayers. Hypocrisy, anyone? It smells like it, doesn't it? Now, let's be clear. This isn't about protecting people from harm. This is about control. The authorities aren't locking up preachers because they're genuinely worried about someone's anxiety levels. They're doing it because it's an easy way to flex their power and shut down everything that doesn't fit the approved narrative. And what's the approved narrative? Simple. Don't rock the boat. Don't say anything that might make someone clutch their pearls and demand a safe space. And if you do, well, it's off to the clink with you. You dangerous Christian menace, you. And here's the thing, the same people cheering this on would lose their minds if the tables were turned. Imagine if a Muslim imam was arrested for praying in public because it made a Christian feel anxious. The outrage would be deafening. There'd even be violence, you know it. Social media would explode with hashtags, vigils would be held, and every self-righteous pundit from Land's End to John O'Groats would be screaming about Islamophobia. But a Christian getting nicked for the same thing? Crickets. Funny how that works, isn't it? And let's not pretend this isn't about equality either. It's not. It's about picking and choosing who gets to be offended and who gets to be silenced. The atheists whining about anxiety don't seem to have a problem with Islamic prayers blasting from loudspeakers at 5 o'clock in the morning, and the Muslims clutching their chests over a Christian prayer don't seem too fussed about the anti-Christian rhetoric you can find in certain corners of their own community. It's almost like the rules only apply to one group. Funny that. So what's the solution? Well, here's a radical idea. How about we let people pray, or not pray, or believe whatever they want to believe without turning it into a national crisis? If a Christian preacher's prayer gives you anxiety, here's a tip. Walk away. Put your earbuds in. Listen to some calming whale sounds or whatever it is you do to cope with the terrifying reality of other people existing. But don't demand the state swoop in and arrest someone because you can't handle a bit of free speech. Britain used to be a country that prided itself on liberty. Now it's a country where you can be handcuffed for talking to God in the wrong tone of voice. If that's progress, then I'm a flamingo. Wake up, people. This isn't about protecting feelings. It's about protecting power. And the sooner we stop pandering to the perpetually offended, the better. And the scary thing is, Keir Starmer's Labour government are only too willing to have their police stormtroopers handcuff Christian preachers and lock them up. That's the most, wow. Anyway, I'm off to pray for some common sense to return to this country. Don't tell the police, though. They might arrest me for disturbing the peace. And there we go. I'm Paz49. Thanks for watching. And until the next time, Roger Trout.